Now let's see this. So here we have letters as well as numbers. Okay, so there are numbers and then letters here. So here it is 3F, 6G, 11I, 18L, 27P is there. So now let's try to guess in the last term in this series what is the number that has to occur, and after number we shall guess the letter. So 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18, and 18 plus 9 is 27. So the way they have incremented the count here is, here there is initially 3, and then 5 is the difference, and then 7 is the difference, and then 9 is the difference, and therefore the next one has to be 11, right? So what is 27 plus 11? It is 38, right? So the last one is going to be 38. And what about the other one? F, G, which means after F immediately G is there, but then H is missing and then I is there, which means initially there is just simply 1 is incremented, and then next one 2 is incremented, I, and then I, J, K are missing, which means 3 is incremented, that is why the third letter is there, and then the next one J, K, L, M and O are missing, 3 are missing, which means 4 is the count incremented, and therefore the next one has to be plus 5. So you have to take P and do plus 5. P is 16 and 16 plus 5 is 21, therefore 21 is this U, therefore it is 38U. That is the term in the end of the series. Okay, now coming to the next one, you see this, there is a letter, number and then a letter. So let's try to see what is about these letters. So here the difference between these two letters is, these two numbers is 2, and the difference between these two numbers is actually 5, right? Now if I have the difference between the number here and the number supposed to be here to be 5, right? See this, it is 2 and then it is let's say 5. If I have this to be 3 and then have this to be 4, then it is completely in a sequence, right? So what is the pattern here? From the first letter, from the first number in this first series to the second one, the difference is 2. From this one, if the difference happens to be 3, then the next one should be 4. Now let's see what that number is going to be. So 7 plus 3 is going to be 10. Therefore the number which is supposed to be there in the third term, if it is 10, then from it the next number is going to be 14, which is exactly a difference of 4 from 10. Got it? Okay, now coming to the letters here, the first one is N, right? So N and K. Now if you see the difference between N and K, here N is 14, K is 11, which means minus 2 is being done. Now what should be the difference from here to here? Now let's see what is the difference from here to here as well, then you might get a clue. Now E and B, so E is 5, B is 2, so the difference is minus 3, isn't it? So see this, here from N to K, so from N to K the difference is minus 3 actually, okay, not minus 2. Now here also the difference is minus 3. So if you see this, they are maintaining a difference of minus 3 in all the numbers. So let's see what happens if I do minus 3 from K. So from K if I do minus 3, it is going to be 9, right? Which means we are supposed to get, okay, 11 minus 3, right? 11 minus 3 means it is going to be 8, which means you are supposed to get H, okay? H. And what is the number for H? Now I am not sure whether it is right or wrong, therefore from here if I do minus 3 I am supposed to get E. So H is 8. From this if I do minus 3 I am supposed to get 5, yes, which is E, therefore it is right. Got it? And coming to the next sequence, V and then T. I am talking about the third letter that has to occur in the term. So V to T. Now where is V? V is 22 and where is T? 20. Therefore if I do minus 2 I am going to get this, and from here to here if you see this P and N, so P and N, if I do minus 2 I am going to get this, right? Therefore here difference of minus 2 is followed. from t, where is minus 2? So t is 20, minus 2 means r, which means 18. So the number here is supposed to be r. If you have any doubt, you just check it, cross verify it. From r, if I do minus 2, I am supposed to get p. R is 18. If I do minus 2, I am going to get 16. Yes, it is right. Therefore H10R is right. Okay, fine. Now let's see this series. So we have these combination of letters, and then numbers are given. So let's guess what is supposed to be at the end, right? So let's try to solve by getting each term one after the other. Now let's talk about the first term that we have to get in that last word. So it is going to have 2 here, 7. So if you observe it, 2 is there, and then 7 is there, and then 14 is there, and then 23 is there, and then 34 is there. So what is supposed to be in the first number place in the last term? So that is what you are supposed to guess. Now from here to here, if you observe it, the difference is 5, right? From here to here, if you observe it, difference is 7. From here to here, if you observe it, difference is 9. From here to here, if you observe it, difference is 11. From here to here, if you observe it, the difference has to be 13, right? Now therefore the last one has to be 34 plus 13, which means 47 should be the number beginning in the last term, right? And the next one is, if you see the letters, it is like this. Z is there, Y, which means from Z we got Y, from Y X, which means I am talking about, I am decreasing just one. Z, after that Y, after that X, after that W, after that V is there. Therefore the next one is supposed to be simply U. Got it? So the next one is directly U. And coming to the last number which has to be present in the term, it is like this. 5 is there, and then 7 is there, and then 9, and then 11, and then 13, right? 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. And finally, if you see this, we are simply incrementing only 2's, right? So finally 15 has to be there. So what is the number, what is the term we are getting? 47U15. So this is the last term in this series. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177. And IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply. And statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.